I haven't seen this much fear in the market since 2020, COVID 2020, and it's completely irrational. There's no reason for it whatsoever. Don't know why it's happening other than typical crypto people overreaction to literally everything. I swear if the Fed chairman farts, people are freaking out. It's just to the point of insanity right now. Again, the rumors of the tariffs by Trump. He says he's going to institute. He's using this as leverage, obviously. He's going to continue to use them as leverage. He may end up using the tariffs. Tariffs will not be a bad thing. They will be a good thing. They will benefit us in many different ways. Crypto people just can't see it yet. And really the markets in general, they just overreact to stupid stuff and idiocracy. And that's what we got going on here. And I'm going to do a little screen share. We'll talk about what is going on here in the market and why the crypto sentiment sinks to extreme fear on Bitcoin. That's why Bitcoin hit as low as 83. And, it's going to hit this channel somewhere between 82 and 86. And it's hit it already, right? We dropped from 90, 91, where we had strong support, pretty strong support. We had dipped below it about a month and a half ago. I think it was end of December, early January. And it dipped low really quickly and shot right back up over 90s, went back up over 100 again for a while and set another all-time high. And then it came back and it's been just going sideways and doing next to nothing and out. This is another excuse for it to go down again, of course, and drop a bit here. As Trump says, the tariffs are still on. And of course they're still on. You think he's going to say they're not on anymore? He's got to use this as leverage against Canada, against Mexico, and of course against China as well. Overall, tariffs are going to be able to help us in a lot of different ways. Can they be detrimental? Sure. Tariffs can be detrimental in certain industries as well, but they're mostly going to be a positive thing. And the crypto market just needs to see this and understand it and see once things are instituted, and that will help. But I think the only thing at this point that's going to really help the market is some news about the Bitcoin reserve or basket of currencies, not basket of currencies, but a basket of reserves, whether it be Bitcoin and other cryptos and gold and maybe silver, some commodities, oil-based till, we've been the petrodollar for forever here. And that's what's really been driving us. But we haven't been backed by anything other than the full faith and credit of the U.S. federal government. Really, that's not much when we've gone to, I think it was around $7 trillion in debt at the end of George W. Bush to now we're, $35 trillion in debt. So we've done a 5X from, call it 2008 to 2025. And that's insane. It's unsustainable and something has to be done. And then we have idiots freaking out about Doge going in there and trying to find fraud, waste, and abuse in the government. I just don't understand how many stupid people are in this country that would fight against that would think that's a bad thing. Imagine if you're a stockholder of a company, let's say Tesla, and Tesla announced they were going to go and check and see if they have waste, fraud, and abuse. And if they did, obviously they can push a lot of that out and boost our earnings and boost the price of the stock. Same thing for the government. Why wouldn't you want that? It's only going to help you. But hey, there's a lot of people who are married to an ideology and it can't help stupid. Stupid is as stupid does, and they're going to do it. Again, that's a rant on a whole different subject, but it still relates to the whole crypto market because people and cryptos have too much fear. And slightest little thing just pushes the market down. Now, what's Bitcoin's hard floor right now? 75. It's got extremely strong support at 75. And here's a prediction, more of a gut feeling than anything, but a prediction. If it hits 75, in my opinion, it's going to springboard back up pretty quickly to the 90s and then slowly trade sideways before then moving back up again to its next 120 to 135 price point. May take a month, may take 2 months, may take 3 months. We may not see it till June. That's the direction it's heading. Should hit somewhere around 145, 155 this cycle. We will see. That might be Q3, Q4 of 2025. But sentiment will change. Things will change. Now, let me get to the whole point of this whole video. Now is the time you should be buying. When there's extreme fear, that's when you should be greedy as an investor and pick up and buy more. When there's no fear and you have irrational exuberance, that's when you should be selling. And that's probably likely May, June timeframe where we should be selling and getting out as many of the altcoins and Bitcoin as well as possible. That's when you are going to want to take your profits. But right now we got people scared. Just hold with what you got. It will come back. Look, I've round tripped my bag several times here. It always comes back and goes up much higher. I've been through these cycles. This is cycle 3 or 4 for me right now. So I've gone through this. I have not sold as much as I should have over these cycles. And that is my, I'm not going to make that same mistake this time. Super important to know just the psychology of the markets. This is people being fearful for no reason. Again, here's the article about Trump announcing the 25% tariffs. And Bitcoin, of course, slid under 85 or 84, went to 83 and change. Right now it's hovering around 84.5. So it's hovering. But look for another push down. They're going to try to get it 75. Right now, when you look at what the big players are doing, what the BlackRocks are doing, what Donald Trump's doing, Donald Trump's buying a ton of Ethereum. BlackRock, you have a bunch of other hedge funds buying Ethereum, buying Bitcoin, buying these while they're down, while the prices are down. You should be doing the same. No different. And, if this is a time where your wife is yelling at you, like, why did you get in this investment? Tell her you got to stay calm, cool, collected, and, go in and make me a sandwich or something. Just get away. This is cryptos. It is what it is. You got to deal with it and deal with me dealing with it. But don't get all crazy with it, just like any investment. If you have, if you're buying stocks and the stock market plummets 15, 20%, you're going to sell everything. If you're 40 years old, why would you sell it? You don't need that money now. You need that later. If you need the money now, you should never invest in it in the first place. Don't get into cryptos. Cryptos are extremely volatile. Know that. 5% people make money in cryptos. 95% people lose money because they react like this. They sell when the news comes out, bad news comes out, and they buy when the market's going up. And that's total stupidity. Don't fall into that trap. This is a bear trap. This is a trap. They're pushing it down. They're pushing the market down, buying them cheap, and then they're going to benefit when it goes back up, and you're going to be sitting there with no bags or big losses. And maybe the big losses help you with taxes. Just hold on. It's coming back. Things will improve. This is temporary. It happens. There's always going to be FUD. The market would be great. Remember November and December. Market was going crazy. Everybody was super excited and happy. That's what happens when the market's going good, right? And you're buying everything. Not the right time to buy. That's not the time to buy. I mean, you can buy if you're looking for the next 3 or 4 or 5 months, but if you're looking for short term, that's not the time to buy, right? If you want to be out of there in January when it's up in November, that's not the time to buy. You should have been buying 6 months before that, 3 months before that, when the market was down, when it was a bear market. We are in a bull market. We are just not in altcoin season yet, not full-fledged altcoin season. We had selected altcoins go. XRP went, XLM went, HBAR went. And now Litecoin's going. Let's look at the ones that are strong, because despite the fact that the market is tanking, Litecoin is sitting at 123 and was mostly up on the day. And that's because there's going to be a Litecoin ETF coming out. HBAR is going to have an ETF coming out. XRP is going to have an ETF coming out. I mean, all these different ones out here are going to have ETFs coming out. That's just going to boost the market. There's going to be a ton of good news. Those coins will go haywire. XRP will go from, $2.17 now, it'll go to $5, $6, and you'll regret not having it. You'll regret having sold it. This is not the time to sell. This is the time to acquire. Right now, we are in the end of February. Over the next few months, we're going to have some really parabolic upside. I don't know what's going to cause it. I don't know what's going to change, what kind of sentiment. It might be nations. It might be the announcement of taxes not on U.S. cryptos, taxes, capital gains taxes on that. It's probably going to be a bunch of different good things. Right now, I'm hearing only good news in the market. The only thing that's bad is the tariffs, right? And Bybit had $1.48 billion hack, the largest crypto hack ever. North Korea was likely involved from what they suspect. That's really the bad sentiment. That's it. Yet the market's going like it's going, which means it's being pushed to the downside by the big players. So take advantage of the downside. Be ready for the upside, because the upside is going to be coming. And there's going to be great opportunity out there. And you just got to be ready. Enjoy it. Buy the dip. Sell in May. And go away.